Hey guys, my name is Johnny from Lulus and we're all about creating a unique ear style that helps you stay trendy while expressing your personal style. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 10 ways to style Huggie earrings. What are Huggie earrings? Huggie earrings are just hoops that hug your ear. Style number one is your plain and simple Double Gemmed Huggie. So you pretty much take your regular gemmed Huggie and you pair with another one just to give it a nice classical look. Style number two is double solid Huggies. Very similar to style number one, except if you don't like the gems and like the plain look, you can go with the double solid Huggies just to kind of fill up the space on the bottom part of the lobes. Style number three is a mixture of style number one and style number two, which is you pair like a gemmed Huggie in the first one and a non-gemmed one in the second one. Just to give it a little bit of a contrast. If you want a little bit of bling, but you want a little bit of simplicity, you just mix the two and you have your single gemmed and your solid gemmed Huggies in this style. Style number four is a gem dangle with a regular gemmed Huggie. This one gives it a little bit of a unique touch. If you want to go with like something that hugs your ear but adds a little bit of like movement on the bottom, you can do a gemmed Huggie with either like a round gem, like the one we carry is like the teardrop gem, or like a star or a heart, whatever it is. Something that dangles in the front, and the same piece without the dangle on the second one, just to kind of give it like that tapering effect going up. Style number five is a gemmed Huggie on the bottom and then two studs on top. Typically what looks really cool is if you do a gemmed Huggie on the bottom and then a little bit bigger stud on the second one and a little bit smaller one on the third one, just to kind of taper the effect of the ear going all the way up. Style number six is for those of you who like to mix stones. So what you could do in the first one is put a gemmed Huggie and then pair it with an Opal Huggie. Both of them in silver looks really cool. Opal personally I think looks really good if it's on a silver color metal. So what you do is you put that on your second and then gemmed Huggie on the first. It's a nice cute pair, very simple, but it does add a little bit of color with the Opal since it does have like an iridescent effect. Style number seven is for those of you who love Opal and can't get enough of it. What you do is you put your regular Opal Huggie with the tiny little opals going all across the ear on the first one, and then you do a seamless Opal, which is an entire Opal piece going all the way around the ear. So Opal with tiny studs and then an Opal that just completely covers up the ear. Style number eight is for those of you who have three lobes. So you have a piercing on the first one, a second one, and a third one. What you do is you add a gemmed Huggie on the very bottom, a solid Huggie on the second one, and another gemmed Huggie on the third one. Just to give it the contrast of the gem, non-gem, gem. It's a really cool effect. Very, very simple, but it does look really nice on ears. Style number nine is very similar to style number eight. Only difference is you're putting studs in between the hoop. So what you do is you put your gemmed Huggie in the front, a stud in between the first and the second, and then you have your solid Huggie, and then you put a stud in between that, and then another gemmed Huggie on top. So it's a total of 5 piercings with a hoop, 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 stud, stud, just to kind of give it the whole effect of like hoop, stud, almost makes it look like a division sign for those of you who love math. Style number 10. This one's pretty cool. It mixes a combination of like a stack lobe and Huggies all together. So what you do is you get a stack lobe on the bottom, and for this particular style, you'll put like a marquee on the top, you'll put a small stud on the bottom to give it an accent piece, and then you'll add two gemmed Huggies on the I would say the second and the third, just to kind of create that effect. So you'll have your lobe pierce on the bottom with the stack lobe, and then you'll have your double Huggie on the side just to kind of finish it off. It gives it a cool effect just because you have studs on the front and hoops in the back. Normally what we like to do is put hoops in the front and studs behind that, and we kind of flip this up and we just add a double effect and it looks really cool. I created 10 ear styles for the year 2020. If you want to go and see that, click the video right up here.